what's up? It's Snitchery. How you doing? It's
titty time!
Time to talk about boobs. More specifically, I'm changing my armpits. We're talking about scarring. My scarring just happens to be on my boobs because I just got a, where's the little eye? Boob job. No implants, yada yada yada, but I do have scars. I'm coming up on around the 3-month anniversary of when I got that done, and in the interim, I have tried, I literally swear, every scar product I think you could possibly imagine. So my hope is that this isn't just helpful for people who had surgery and have like really intense scarring like I did, but also for people who have stretch marks and acne scars and scars like that they want to fade. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products for you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and rank them from worst to best. If you are on the market for a scar fading product, I've probably tried it, so let's get into it. But first, if you've never seen my face before and you're ever interested in seeing this little face again, feel free to subscribe down below. We would love to have you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on this little video journey. It means the world. Thank you so much. You know it does. Long story very short, coming up on the 3-month anniversary of getting a breast lift. So I didn't end up getting any implants, but I did end up getting really intensive surgery on my boobs. With intensive surgery, oftentimes comes scars. And if you guys know anything about boob jobs, if you've ever done any research, unless they're literally inserting like an implant through your armpit, which I think you can only do if you need 0 lift or anything like that, you like get to restructure what they look like and make them really perky and round, but you're obviously gonna have scars on them. They have to do surgery. They gotta cut them open to close them back up in the shape you want. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely my biggest concern before I went into surgery. I think it's a lot of people's biggest concerns when they're looking at getting a breast lift or any kind of surgery done. And that's where all of these products come in. But first, I actually want to share a product that I think would probably be more helpful to more people than intense scar removal products. I think we're all trying to fade acne scars, which again, these products will really help with, but I think most of us probably don't have these big, lumpy sort of surgical scars that I'm dealing with. But a lot of you guys, I know because you commented on my breast lift video, are looking to find ways to feel more confident about the appearance of your boobs, but obviously surgery is very, very expensive. I had to save up to go ahead and get it done, and there's downtime, and you have the scars, and there's a chance for complications. I mean, surgery is just like a really intense decision. But thankfully, surgery is not the only option. Now, the product I'm going to be talking about today, I want to preface it by saying that absolutely no product on the market is going to make your boobs any bigger. Believe me, I did all the research for years before I ended up getting surgery, right? This was kind of like my last resort. So if there's any like cream or serum on the market that says it's going to enlarge your breasts, don't trust them. But there are subtle ways to enhance the appearance of your boobs with at-home products, and one of the products I'm going to be talking about today is actually the sponsor of this video, which is great. Say hello to Truly. If you've never heard of Truly before, they actually went super freaking viral on TikTok, I guess last year, because a lot of their products seek to address things that people typically don't talk about that you would like consider insecurities, I guess. So they have things like body acne serum, which I've never talked about this on camera, but I used to really struggle with back acne, and it was so hard to find products on the market that could address things like that. So as a skincare and body care company, a huge portion of their line is sort of addressing those taboo topics that we don't really like to talk about or mention that we have, but we also want to fix, and they do it in a cute way. Example being, how cute is this? How cute is this, okay? Because it's quite relevant, and I have been using it because of surgery, we're gonna be talking about their Acai Your Boobies. That's what it's called, y'all. It is essentially a boob polish. Again, I wanna be very clear, they're not claiming that this product makes your boobs any bigger, or I certainly wouldn't have taken the sponsor. That's not something that's possible or realistic. Ultimately, these products are skincare. So in the same way that a serum for your face can tighten the skin on your face, make it look smoother, more cohesive, more flattering over time, you can do the same thing with the skin on your boobs, and that is exactly what the entirety of this line is catered towards. The packaging is adorable. These are all new ones so that I can show you guys. Truly is not marketing their products as magical fixes. The difference in your face skin, if you have a skincare routine over a couple months, is night and day. You can look so much better, and the same thing can be said for your boobs. Obviously, it's not gonna lift them up inches or anything like that, but you really can make them look better, and the ingredients in these products are specifically chosen to target the old tatas. So in this line, we have the booty line, the butt line, and this is meant to tighten up and firm up your booty. I actually have not used these products. I have quite a small butt. I've talked She's tiny, but she's mighty. I've talked about her a lot on this channel. I don't know why. But anyway, my ass is like, it's small. Don't feel inclined to further tighten her. My boobs are also very small. But because I lost so much weight in such a short period of time, I talked about all of this in my boob job video, if you're wondering why I got a boob job in the first place. Because of that, my skin on my boobs really took a hit, and it became very thin. Quality of the skin on my chest just isn't as good as the quality of my skin on the rest of my body. So I do, even after surgery, want to firm up that skin and make sure that I'm doing everything I can to keep it healthy. I have been using the titty products, so that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Got 2 butters, one of which is sitting upstairs on my nightstand, and one of which is sitting in my shower because they have different uses. This is the Firm and Tighten Boob Polish. This is like a very gentle exfoliator. You guys can see how freaking pretty it is. You use this in the shower. This is gonna go ahead and get, oh my god, it smells so good. Every time I smell it, I can smell it from all the way over there. It smells so good. Anyway, this is intended to get rid of that dead skin so that the skin on your boobs is looking as bright and tight as possible. Especially now after surgery, I pay really close attention to my boobs when I'm showering to make sure that like I'm really cleaning the incisions even though they're completely scarred over now. So to have a boob specific shower product has actually been really fun. I've never had one before. I've never paid such close attention or really given them the TLC that they need. These products are completely harsh chemical free, and I just feel like this brand idea is really cool. I know even growing up there are plenty of times where I would have wanted a product for my boobs that I was feeling, you know, insecure about, knowing full well that I wasn't gonna lift them up into these like perfect boobs in my dreams, but definitely products that target them the same way that skincare targets the skin on our face. I just feel like that's so cool that you can buy things like this now. I think that's like a really recent development in beauty. Here's your moisturizer, baby. Again, beautiful. I forgot how pretty these were. I've been using them for a while. When you first open them, they're all swirled and nice. There's the boob butter. This is the staple. This is what I go through the fastest, certainly of these 3 products, because I use it every morning and every night. Especially after exfoliating them, I want to make sure that they're really moisturized in the same way that you'd want to moisturize your face. And then the third product we have, which is actually my favorite, is the Lifting Boob Serum. Again, guys, this isn't magic in a bottle. It's not going to give you freaking boob job results, right, with a little dropper, but I use this product constantly. I'll talk about a little bit later why I use it so much and what I use it for. But guys, genuinely, I can't overemphasize what a massive difference addressing the look of your skin on your boobs can make. But now that we've talked through general tata concerns, let's talk about scarring, because like I said, hopefully this video is helpful to not only people who are interested in the boob part of boob job scars, but also people who are interested in the scar part of boob job scars. So even if you didn't have surgery and you're just looking to get rid of marks around your body, I got the scoop, y'all. I got the scoop. So number 1, or I guess number 5, the worst thing I used was the Epiderm Mastoplexy sheets. These are essentially silicone sheets that are intended to be put on your boobs for the exact type of surgery that I got. Now, silicone sheeting provides the most ideal environment for scars to mature and heal. It keeps them really moisturized and just helps them not form up to be like hard keloid scars or anything like that. So I started using silicone sheeting pretty early in my process. This is definitely for more intense scars. There are a couple products I'm going to be talking about that you can use for much less intense scars. Now, these were dramatically bad for a couple reasons. The first being that they are massive. When they showed up, I actually lost the package because I didn't think they could possibly be my scar sheets. They came in an envelope, like a standard size manila envelope, and the scar sheets took up the entire envelope. I cut them because I did end up using them, or try to, but they are this big. This is where I've cut off the silicone sheeting. Now you might think they just look big because I'm holding them close to the camera. They go across my entire chest. Like both boobs. One of these sheets could fit across. So cutting them to fit my boobs, granted I have like a B cup right now, right? So I do have small boobs, but come on now. Come on now. Whose boob is that big? Come on. I mean, you do get your money's worth. The bigger reason why I didn't like these silicone sheets is because a big draw of silicone sheets, at least for me, is that you're able to shower with them. So for some of these products, it's really annoying to have to reapply them all the time, and you can tell they're getting rubbed off on your bras, and your bras constantly have just weird shit on them. The nice thing about this is that there's no product transfer or anything like that, but these, when they get wet, this brand, are just like, they suck. You can tell that they're sticky, right? And if you accidentally get any water on the sticky side, like if they start to peel up a little bit, the entire band is toast. These are not cheap, guys. For 2 of these, so essentially like 1 for each boob, $70 on Amazon. So I'm pissed if all of a sudden a little bit of water gets underneath my silicone sheet and it just like, it goes to shit. I was so mad. I really do not recommend this brand specifically. Next is a topical serum. So this is Moderna Advanced Scar Gel. This is a gel that you use once a day and you just sort of massage it and work it into your scars. Of the topical like gels that I tried, and I tried a bunch of them, but I'm only gonna be mentioning this one, this was definitely my favorite. A lot of them had like a weird transfer or weird smells, or I could tell that they weren't gonna dry down and would get all over the inside of my bra and just get really messy. The only reason that this one is so low on the list is that it puts kind of a weird film over your boobs. I only use them where I have scars. Until you wash it off, it kind of makes your skin like there's a very thin layer of almost like scaliness over where you put this product, and it can kind of start to flake, which is a little gross, but I feel like this was the most pleasant out of all of my options. I did try a couple other ones and some of them like would crust, like not my skin crusting, but like the product would be kind of like crusty. So I will take flaky over crusty any day of the week. The way that I am kind of ranking these, I obviously use them at very different points in my scar recovery journey. I've used all of these products for at least 2 weeks and most of them for more than that. With consistent use, I feel like I could definitely tell which products at the end of that 2-week stint had made the most difference. Granted, it could have just been the timing of my scar maturing at any given time with these products. I have felt like I've gone back to the ones I really like and they've done the most difference time and time again. I just didn't feel like made that much of a difference. It was kind of no hassle, but it was also just... Next is the product I would recommend to anybody who's trying to address any kind of scarring, even if it's very minimal, if it's like acne scars, or if you're trying to address stretch marks. This I found has been so effective. This is bio oil. This is, as it says, just an oil meant to improve the appearance of scars. Y'all, it doesn't have a strong smell. It doesn't leave a weird residue. It doesn't feel weird when you're rubbing it in. It just feels like an oil. In terms of topical things you can use on your scars, I found that this one is my favorite. It's ahead of any like specific scar cream for me. I feel like it does the most, it's the most effective. It feels to me like almost the most holistic. I don't know why, maybe because it's an oil. It also, unlike a topical cream, doesn't leave any kind of residue. You rub it in, it's a wrap, that's it. It soaks into your skin. I feel like you probably can't use too much, it's an oil. My second favorite method of scar removal is a completely different brand of silicone sheeting. These are the Aromas silicone sheets. I got both sets from Amazon. These are the shit! They're so good. So these are much more realistically sized. They come in packs like this. Of course, the entire thing is silicone. And I just left kind of an old one in here to show you guys. So I actually have to cut them myself to fit the shape of the scar underneath my boob and then the anchor scar right here. This brand is amazing. It's the first silicone brand I use. It's the one I always go back to. You can get them wet over and over and over again and they will stay sticky. They're not gonna lift off your boobs, and even if they do, you could just stick them right back on. I've left one set on for up to a week, even just staying in the shower, and you can wash them and reuse them as long as they stay sticky. I also feel like at the end of the weeks when I take them off, my scars really look the best. They look the most faded, they look the most flat. And then if I stop using the silicone sheeting, I feel like they kind of revert almost, so I really like this stuff. You can sleep in these, you wear them 24 hours a day. Though not at the beginning. If you're just starting, you start slow. But now I can wear them 24 hours a day. And I don't even have to think about the fact that I'm supposed to be doing like really aggressive scar therapy right now because these sheets do it for you. Guys, we made it. The number one product for scar removal is, it's not even a product, and it's also freaking free, and that is massage, okay? Guys, when I first got surgery done and I got my gauze and my tape taken off, my doctor recommended more than anything that because of the internal stitching and the scars, I massage my boobs. And I remember I had read online that a bunch of other plastic surgeons were like, this is gonna help more than anything, y'all. Just massage the scars, break down that scar tissue as soon as possible. They really sung the praises of massaging and they still undersold it. Guys, this helped my scar maturation more than anything. When I first got surgery done, my scars were really lumpy, bumpy. I was really afraid to like harshly massage them because I didn't want a stitch to pop out or anything like that. And as soon as I started actually massaging them, I noticed a difference immediately. They looked and felt so much different, so much flatter. You have to press pretty hard. It obviously helps them most with very new scars. So if you're watching this and you have a new scar, this is what I'd recommend, as long as it's sort of intense enough to warrant massaging. So the two products I've been using are bio oil, baby. You don't want to do it dry. You want to make sure you have a little bit of moisture between your fingers and the scar, but I do press pretty hard. I do it for about 5 minutes in the morning and like 10 minutes at night every single day, unless I have the silicone sheets on. And then this is absolutely my favorite part of my boob routine now that I've had surgery. I also massage up here, like around the entirety of my boob, because when I got a boob job, he did internal stitching right at the top of my chest. So I kind of have like hard scar tissue right here that I'm supposed to constantly be massaging. And what I use there is acai your boobies, baby, the boob serum. This stuff also smells amazing. To me, they all smell like smoothies. I just take a couple drops of this at night and I just kind of like work it in, you know? It's a little TLC. It's like, you know that feeling of when you get out of the shower and you moisturize your entire body and you just feel so luxe and you feel so well taken care of. I get that feeling every single night. Again, when I do my little boob massage, I'm really treating the girls well. And I think it really speaks to the fact that with both improving the appearance of your boobs and improving the appearance of your scars, the most helpful thing you can possibly do is just stay consistent regardless of what product you're using or regardless of what you're doing. Obviously, just giving your body, any part of your body, some TLC with the right products, with the right ingredients is just gonna improve the way they look, the way they feel. I don't know, I really appreciate that, again, Truly makes products that takes out the middleman of having to research like at-home solutions for like tightening the skin on your boobs. They put them all in one little vial. It's so weird because I feel like since I've been using these Truly products, really the only way I can describe it to you is like starting a new skincare routine where now I look at my boobs and they don't look as like dull as they used to. And I don't mean surgery. I mean like since I started using these products after surgery, pretty much as soon as the incisions closed up, I've just noticed that they look so much more like, the girls look vibrant. What can I say? Which of course makes sense. For the first time, I'm giving them a little love with the right products. So thank you Truly for making that difference in my life. I think that's all I have for you today, guys. If you have any questions about specific products, like I said, I used way more products than I even mentioned in this video. I just kind of mentioned the best of each category. So like the best gel, the best oil, the best sheet. So let me know if you have any specific questions. I think we've talked about my boobs enough. So the next time I probably mention them will be at the 6-month update, which is supposed to be in 3 months when they've completely settled. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being my friend today, and always hit this video with a like if you like boobs. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a rainbow emoji in the comments. Boom! And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye guys!